Thank you for tuning in to another edition of the Keto Journey. I am your host, Jermaine, and today marks the end of week 9, the beginning of week 10. And today we're going to be talking about something a little different. I touched on it in other videos, but today we're going to take a mini deep dive into running, specifically me running. Around this time last year, actually, it was August, I decided that I was going to run at least one 5K every month for a year. I wanted to challenge myself and do something I didn't think was possible. I hate running. I hated running. I disliked what it did to my body. It made me achy. And for the last 7, 8 months, I've been running at 300 plus pounds. So I don't know if you ever ran at that heavy of a weight, but it hurts your knees, it hurts your back. You're not very fast, and because of that, I challenged myself. I think about 3 months ago, I wanted to run a 5K in under a certain time because at this point, I was able to do it every month, and it was no longer that much of a challenge. And up until last night, that record had not been beaten. So last night was special because I ran the exact same race this time last year, and I documented the time I ran last year. I remember being hurt and in pain because that course it was around a mall and it was very hilly. There was hills all over the place. It was not fun, and I was hoping that it was not the same course this year, but it was the exact same course. And I remember those feelings of, oh man, I'm not gonna make it. But guess what? Last night I ran the same race, beat my old time by 5 minutes. I think I walked maybe 45 seconds, maybe a minute total, and I just kept my pace. I was listening to music, and all I could keep thinking was, I gotta beat my time. But I did, and I was ecstatic. I was super excited, still excited about it. I got to celebrate with the family. Gracie's super excited for me, and thanks to her, she was very encouraging because I was doubting myself all the way up until 2 hours before the race. So it's always good to have somebody in your corner. So I say all that to say this. Running was my challenge. That was the thing that I wanted to do to see if I can do it. When you overcome challenges like that, it makes everything else seem simple. Like this journey that we're on right now, that I'm on right now, it seems simple because I did something that I didn't think was possible. And I think I might be becoming a runner. I think I like running. That sounds weird to say, but hey, it is what it is. So if you've been thinking about doing a 5K, I highly encourage you doing it. It doesn't matter how fast you do it. Trust me. Everybody that's out there, yes, you have people who do it in under 20 minutes or 25 minutes, but you have a ton of people who are going to walk the entire thing. And if that's what you want to do it. Just get it done. Like, as simple as that. Like, run a 5K. I got my brother to run a 5K with me, and that was awesome. My sister's next. With all that being said, this week in the journey, it was a good one. As usual, I stuck to my macros. I didn't overeat. And because of that, well, you know what time it is. It's time to jump into those numbers. All right, last week we had a starting weight of 280.9 pounds. As you probably remember, I didn't lose any weight last week. My current weight for this week is 277.8 pounds, which is a loss of 3.1 pounds. I'm trying to contain my excitement. I don't know if you can tell, but we're back on the losing weight train. That leads us to a total loss of 30.2 pounds. That's pretty good. I'm ecstatic. Like I said, there's no signs of stopping us. Because I'm losing weight, I think it contributed to me running my fastest time in 5K ever. Running a 5K no longer feels like a challenge. I mean, it's okay. That was crazy. Let's not get nuts here. Running is still a challenge, but it's not as daunting as it was a year ago. And I got one in 2 weeks. I got another run in 2 weeks, and that will mark the 1 year since I made this challenge for myself. So we'll probably talk about running next week. Sorry, I don't know what to tell you. With that being said, I truly appreciate you watching, and I know I say that every video, but everybody who watches my videos, who comments, who likes, It's truly appreciated. There's more for this channel to come. I appreciate you sticking with me. With that being said, you know the catchphrase. I think I'm sticking with it. Keep it keto.